Okay, I started my live over because someone said they couldn't hear. I don't know if there was no sound. So hopefully, Bree, you join. And hopefully there's sound. If there's not sound, somebody let me know. Hopefully people jump back on. If not, I'll just talk to myself again and pray there is sound. Because that's usually how that goes. Don't mind me as I'm stirring feed. Trying to get these pellets to soak. But here's to hoping that some people come back. Okay, if not, that's cool. What I'm going to do is start talking about, again, what we do, who we are. So, Rockin M Horsemanship was started by myself. It was actually started as Rainstorm Horses, and then it became Rockin M Horsemanship with the addition of my best friend Penny. We actually started a different venture together where we called Rockin M, and that's just kind of taken over everything. Rockin M is who we are and what we do. Again, if there is no sound, please let me know. Brianna let me know in the first live that there was no sound. So I ended that one and restarted it in hopes that there's sound on this one. So if you can't hear me, let me know and I'll just hang up and make a video or try again later. Because I'm doing this because I'm waiting on feed to soak in the rain, and why not? This could be a fun way to spend my time. Lives can be fun. So again, Rockin M Horsemanship is a big deal for me. This is my life's passion. We are small right now, but we are mighty and we are growing because we serve a good God. And that God is bringing us to people and places and things and through personal growth. And we wish everyone in this area the best. We are not out here trying to just compete with people for the sake of competing. We are very niche in what we do. What we do is who we are, and that's really important to us. And there's amazing programs in the area, so that is perfectly okay. I think this was a little driven too because I was getting tagged and recommended by lots of people today in a Facebook post, which I am so grateful for. And then I usually send my welcome message, and then in my welcome message, I kind of like am very strong on the, hey, we may not ride every lesson, because I love to give people like an upfront about that. I'm a very transparent person when it comes to stuff like that. So I want people to know that like we do more than teach riding. We do horsemanship. And so what that looks like is we're going to learn safety. Safety is the #1 priority. And we're going to learn groundwork. We're going to learn how to ask a horse to do something on the ground, because we spend more time on the ground with them than we do in the saddle. So we're going to learn all of those things. We're going to learn about nutrition. We're going to learn about what it takes to own a horse, because a lot of people that come to us, that's their goal more than anything. Their goal is to learn how to own a horse. Because they want horses, which we love to help them do. I sometimes feel like in the horse community, it can be really hard to get into horses if you don't grow up in it. So we want to help people do that. We want to help them do it safely, correctly, as well as just be a support system for them. So those are some things that we offer too. We have specialized classes for that. We do TheraPlate sessions for your equine friend. Penny is now teaching lessons. She's offering some barrel lessons, haul-in lessons, and just regular lessons. You know, she's doing all those things. So we are expanding, we are growing. We do group lessons. Look at all this rain. And we have a story time that we call Ponytails. We do special events. We do field trips. As well as like one of our special events that we just did was a Christmas one where there was a cowboy Santa. That was really fun. We really focus on like equine education. So lessons consist of not only riding, like I mentioned, but like the nutrition and everything, which we think is super important. So I do like to be upfront with people, and it's not so they're like, just so you know, it's not like that. It's just that I want you to find the program that works for you. So for example, if you're looking for your child to be able to show jump or something like that, obviously that's not what we can offer. We ride Western here, much to Dawn's displeasure. Mama Dawn, who is also part of our program, she's our English dressage galley. But right now that's just not something that we can really offer. We offer Western riding. Also, we don't have a, herd of show horses that we could even take people out to barrel race a ton of right now, because we're a smaller program. But like I said, we're mighty and we're growing. And look at all this rain continuing to collect on my glasses. It's actually kind of cold too. But that being said, we're mighty, we're growing, and we're just here to love people, introduce them to horses in the safest way possible. But I just like to be transparent and upfront that our lessons are more than riding. It's not that we don't ride. We do ride. We learn how to ride, and we do it in a specific way. We actually start each child kind of at the bottom, and we build them up, and we work on them where they're at with their confidence. We also kind of address like confidence issues, because I feel like confidence with horses is super important, and that just naturally comes with it. So we try to just be a supportive community for our lesson families. We are so thankful for the lesson families that we have. I have been truly blessed through this journey. I did not think that I could start a program of my own. I worked for other programs, learned a lot along the way, and when I decided to break out on my own, I was really, really scared. I did not think that I could do it, and yet here we are. We have a really amazing home with Ranch Rayma and Mama Dawn. She's a part of my program. Penny's a part of my program. My friend Mackenzie comes and helps us with ponytails. We have interns. We have Young Guns, which is part of our internship program. It's just for a little bit younger age that we mentor. We have amazing people who support us every time we have a ponytails, and I could not be more blessed and so thankful and grateful. But I just like to be upfront and open with what we do. Yes, I do need an umbrella. I think it is in the car. But I just kind of like gave up. The kids are in the car doing whatever it is they're doing, and I was like, I'm gonna go stand outside. I just need a minute, because sometimes moms need a minute. And that actually brings me to some other things that we do. We have Hope and Horses, which is a women's group that is absolutely free, and the idea is for women to be able to come together in a safe place and learn about themselves, their faith, and horses. Most importantly, we want to learn about God in that Hope and Horses, but horses do get to be a huge part of it, because what we've learned through horses we want to share, and that's not always something that we're going to put a price tag on. Don't get me wrong, lessons in horsemanship are different, but what God has done through our horses and us, we want to give that for free, because God is so good. So that is kind of the goal. We hope to expand that into men's group and kids things, but right now we're on the foundational level of that. We're on the bottom floor, and we're growing, like I said, and sometimes it feels a little too quick and too overwhelming, and then in other ways maybe not so much. But that's a little bit more of who we are, what we do, what we offer, and I just kind of felt the need to come on here and talk about that, because sometimes in messages that gets lost in translation. So I don't want anyone to ever think like, oh, we don't ever ride, because absolutely, we do probably more riding than the other lessons, but they are there, and I just like to be upfront about that. So hopefully people will watch this. Maybe not. I kind of ramble a lot, we'll see, but we really hope you have a blessed day. We believe the best for you, absolutely, and we're so grateful to be in this community, along with everyone else that we've been able to get to know in the horse community, but also the military community. Both of mine and Penny's husbands are active duty, so really being in the military community and serving our military families is really important to us, because we're also military families, which is part of why we plan certain things the way that we do, because we know what that's like. This is just all, we're very passionate about all the things. So remember, if you're interested in our lessons, we do ride. We say horse lessons and horsemanship lessons. It may sound like we don't ride, especially in my welcome message, but I really need to reword. We do ride. We just teach everything else as well. And I like people to be prepared for who we are, what we do, and that we don't always ride. We learn about groundwork, safety, care, nutrition, all of the things as well. And this is just what we can offer. There are other amazing programs in the area that can offer either more advanced skills or more advanced riding skills or showing, things like that. That's just not what we do. But that doesn't make us any less cool. I personally think that what we do is pretty cool. But again, I'm a little bit biased. So we'll just see how our program goes. We are, again, expanding some of our lessons and what we offer. So we hope you'll stick with us. If you ever need anything or need any prayer, just let me know. Love you, and hope you have a fantastic day.